There is something that you'll notice for people who work for Indian companies, especially in Africa, especially in Kenya. These people normally, you find that they are paid peanuts. Someone is paid 20,000, is paid 15,000 per month, but he can never quit the job. He'll work there for 20 years, for 30 years until they retire. Why do you think they are stuck in that job for long without quitting? There are several reasons why you normally see that case happening, especially in industry area and also Indian companies. These people have learned the art of psychology. What they do when they hire you, they ensure that you don't have time to do your research, to apply for other jobs. They engage you. You'll report at work very early in the morning and you leave late. So you don't have time even to go for interview. 1 year is over, 2 years are over, 15 years are over, you're working for them. Another reason why they work like that, there are some companies, not for Indians only, even other companies owned by Kenyans. On record, they will pay you 15,000 shillings. But what you agreed behind the doors, what you agreed with the boss is different. Someone earns the actual salary is 60,000, but what is quoted on the payslip is 15,000. What they do is that the 15,000 will go through the system, but the 45,000 will be put in a bahasha, in an envelope, and you are given every month. That's why you meet someone working for those companies, and when you see the payslip, you wonder how do they survive. But they're happy. They're getting fat. They are feeding their families. They're paying bills without complaining. That is the trick some of them use. And this 45,000 extra is not subjected to tax and other deductions. It's only that 15,000 shillings. That's one of the tricks some of the companies use. And when you are paid that amount, imagine 45,000 in an envelope. That's a lot of money. That is like 70,000 shillings or 80,000 shillings. Another reason is that they normally go for people who are less ambitious in terms of career. People who scored less but can perform. If you know that you only have high school certificate and you are given a job where you are paid 20,000, that looks like a privilege, and you'll never look for a job anywhere because most of them will pay you less. So once you get a job there, you'll work forever until you retire. They also use another trick where they give everyone a title. You are earning 20,000 and they give you a title of a supervisor. So being given a title, you feel that you are honored, you feel that they love you. But in the real sense, that title is meant to make you work for them for long and ensure that you feel the company respects and honors you. but they're exploiting you unknowingly. I've also seen other people working for those Indian companies. They work forever. It's because sometimes they're given bonuses. At the end of the year, they're given 3,000, 4,000 as a motivation. So you look forward for another bonus. And before you open your eyes, you have worked for them for 20 years. That's another reason. So there are actually so many reasons why they work like that. And in Kenya, as you know, there are no jobs. Jobs are very few. So once they get that job, they feel that is the only thing they have. They don't bother to look for a job anywhere. So due to scarcity, due to lack of available job opportunities, they end up working for those companies for a very long period of time without shifting to another job. And the last one is they get very comfortable. You know, it's like when you move to a certain estate or a country, at first you feel uncomfortable because you have not settled. There's homesick and everything. So once you get used to those people there, the environment, and you become comfortable, you can live there forever. It becomes your home. That's why those Indian companies, when they work there, they feel comfortable, the way they are treated, those bonuses, those titles they are given, they get used to that environment. And eventually they find themselves working there for decades. So those are actually some of the factors that are making them work for those Indian companies for long, even if they're paid peanuts.